Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this daisy granny square, and I'm going to be interchanging a lot of colors. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So, and this will be like an extended version of it, because I'm going to show you how to make it this big, or however big size you want to make it. So let's get into the tutorial. Materials needed: I'm going to be using 4.0 millimeter hook size, our yarn, our needle, and our tape rule to measure the size of the granny square. So those are the few things we are going to be using. I'm going to be starting with this off-white in the middle, and here's how we are going to make that. I have made a second one. I'm going to be making 3 of these because I have a purpose for a Petal ball. I'm just going to show you how to make this granny square for now. So first we are going to make our slip knots and insert our hook. So I'm going to make a magic ring, and I make mine. There are 2 methods, but I prefer this method because it's just easier. So I'm going to chain 4 as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so after making a chain of 4, I'm going to slip stitch in our first chain from hook. So that is it. So I'm going to chain 1. So we're going to be doing single crochet stitch into the hole, into this hole here. So we're making 8 single crochets into this hole. So I'm going to start, go into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then that's a single crochet. Then I'm making the second one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we've made our 8 single crochets, and I'm going to slip stitch into our first single crochets from the beginning. So, and that is our first row. So you can just pull this tail to make it firm, and chain 1 and yarn over, and cut your yarn. Yarn off. So that's the first row, and next I'm going to be making the white row, which is the second row, and this row is going to define the petals look. So I'm going to go into that same place that we made our slip stitch, into that stitch, and I'm going to be attaching our white yarn. So I do that by tying my knot like that and securing it to the project like that. Pull up a loop. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to yarn over. So we're going to be doing double crochets. That's 4 double crochets, but we're going to be making incomplete double crochets because we want it to have this look. So I've yarn over, go into the same stitch pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you have 2 loops on your hook. Then you stop it there. Then yarn over again, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then you have 3 loops on your hook. Then we'll do the 4th one, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we have 4 loops on our hook. So now we are going to yarn over and pull through all 4. So now we'll chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, then we are going into the second. So mind you, I'm crocheting over these tails because I want to hide it as I walk. So but you can leave yours if it's not comfortable, so that you can weave in loose ends later, but I'd rather do it this way. So I've yarned over after chain 2. I'm going into the second stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up 2 loops. So now I have 2 loops left, yarn over again, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 3, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 4 loops on our hook, and I'm going to do the 4th one, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I have 5 loops on our hook. So in the first one, before we yarn over everything, we had 4 loops on our hook, but from the second one down to the 8th one, we're going to be having 5 loops on our hook, like that. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yarn over and pull through all 5. So I'm chaining 2 again. So I'm going to do a repeat of this, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, sorry. So now we have 2 loops, yarn over again, go into it, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up 2 loops. So we have 3, yarn over again, pull up, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we have 4 loops on our hook. So we're doing the 4th double crochet. So we're yarning over, going into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we have 5 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 5, and then we chain 2. So I'm going to be doing this. This is the 3rd one, and I have 5 stitches left to do this incomplete double crochets, 4 in 1. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to meet you at the end of the row. So now I've made 8 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've chained 2. So now I'm going to slip stitch on our first chain 3 on that top there, go in there, and then you slip stitch like that. So chain 1, and then cut our yarn and yarn off. So this is what it looks like. So, and this is the flip side, so we can cut this yarn off and cut this one off also. So make sure you secure your yarn before you start cutting any loose ends off. So just like the second one, this is what we have. So for the 3rd row, we are going to be walking into this chain 2, because now we are going to want to create this square sides that it has instead of working in rounds, so it will be square. So we're going to attach our next color. So whatever color you prefer is fine, but because it's daisy, I prefer to work with these types of shades. So this off-white, white, cream, and all that. So let's attach our green yarn and work the next row. So insert your hook into the chain 2 space, anyone you prefer. I'd rather use this space. So I'm going to attach and then chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to make extra 2 double crochets, normal double crochets this time around, like that. So now we're going into the next chain 2 space with 3 double crochets. So from that beginning, our chain 3 already serves as a double crochet. So I'm going into this space with another 3 double crochets, like that. So just like that, we have this, and this. So now I have 1, 2, 3. So this is where we're going to make our corner. So we've done our first 3 double crochets, then we chain 2, then we go into the same chain 2 space with another 3 double crochets, and now we've made our first corner. So our first corner is the 2-in-1 clusters with 2 chains. So 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space. So we've made a corner now. So now we're gradually moving from the circle look to the square look. So from here now, no need to chain anything. Just go into the next chain 2 space with our 3 double crochets. Then you go into this one with 3 double crochets. So this is our next corner. Chain 2 and make 3 double crochets into the same space, like that. Then you don't need to chain, you just go into the next chain 2 space with another 3 double crochets. Then the next chain 2 space again with another 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets into the same space, like that. So we have 1 left, and we're going there with our 3 double crochets. So now we're going to create the last corner, and we've gotten back to the first place that we started from. So we're going there with 3 double crochets, and then we'll chain 2, and then we'll make a slip stitch into our chain 3, like that. So to secure this, I usually turn my work, go into this space, pull up a loop like that, and make a slip stitch, then chain 1 and cut our yarn. See, very easy. So don't forget to start with your 3 double crochets into the first chain 2, then into the second chain 2, make another 3 double crochets. Into the third one, you make a cluster, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Then you go into the next chain 2 space with 3 double crochets. Then the next one, a double cluster, that's 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we have 3 double crochets into the next chain 2, and then we make another cluster like that till we get back to the beginning of the row. And this is a repeat of what you are going to do till you get it as big as you want in size. So now I'm going to attach our next color, which is our cream color, and we'll attach it the normal way we've been attaching our yarn. So I rather, as usual, attach it here so that I can walk over it and it will be easy for me to cut the loose ends later. So I'm attaching and I'm chaining up 3 directly. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3 stabs as a double crochet. So I'm making a set of 3 double crochets. So that's the second one, another one. So making 3. So now I'll go into the next space. Remember, there's no chain on this row for these spaces here except for the corners. So we are going into the next space with 3 double crochets, and the next space with 3 double crochets, and the next space with 3 double crochets, because now we're at the corner, so we are doing the same thing we did from the previous corner, so which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Like that. So we'll go into the next corner with just 3 double crochets. Sorry, the next space with just 3 double crochets, and then the next one with 3 double crochets, so now we are back at the corner and we'll make our 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then another 3 double crochets, chain 2, then another 3 double crochets into the previous corner. So we go into this space with 3 double crochets, and then into this with 3 double crochets, and now we are at another corner and we're making 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and then another 3 double crochets. So now we are here with another 3 double crochets only, then the next space here with another 3 double crochets, and then the last space, that's where we started from. This is our first 3 double crochets that we did. So we are going into it, since it's a corner, we are going into it with the second 3 double crochets, chain 2. So we are going to slip stitch on our first chain 3 like that, flip our work, go into that hole, pull up a loop, slip stitch, chain 1, and we cut our yarn like that. So this is what we have. And to make this bigger, we are just going to make a repeat of this row. So we'll do the usual 3 double crochets in all these spaces. We'll just put our normal 3 double crochets, no chains. Then when you get to the corner, you make another cluster. That's 2-in-1 cluster for the corner. That's 3 double crochet, chain to 3 double crochets. And this is what we are going to repeat round and round to make our work bigger and bigger. So now this is how to make our daisy granny square. And thank you for watching. In our next video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this into a top, and also how to join our granny squares together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share to your friends, make comments. I'll be expecting to see everything. Thank you very much. Bye.